This is an under 5 strategy, and this is the third time we are testing it this week. So let's see if we can be able to grow this account. We started with it at 4.4. Now we are at 8.56. That's $4 extra after the two times of trading. So let's see if we can make at least how much we try. Let's try and double this account. It's at 8.56. So twice that account is $17. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to bot builder. I hope I saved the bot that we changed. Click import here. Yeah, the one with martingale. So we can see stake, digit to use, prediction, and all that. So open. So what I want to do is prediction 5, digit to use is 0. We'll move this stake to 1.5. If it loses, it will go to 3. If it loses, it will go to 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. That's a bit higher than the account, so let's hope it doesn't lose 3 consecutive times, because if it loses 3 consecutive times, the account is gone. So this is the run once block. We have the stake, we have the digit to use, the prediction, the initial stake, and the martingale. And then these are number of ticks. We're using 1 tick, and then we're using the stake variable and the prediction variable. What does it do? So this we set the current digit to last digit so that we are able to check the last digit that comes in, and then we just print it. This is just a print, so nothing more. So you see it here as a text, and then this is the condition that runs the bot. So you could actually remove all this, but I need it. You could remove all this and even this. So if last digit is equals to digit to use, so if last digit is equals to 0, set the text to last digit. So this just prints the last digit and then also purchases under. So if I wanted over, I would just change this to over, but I'm going to be using under. All right, this is the notification for criteria not met in case there's a change. So this just means last digit is not 0. That's all it means. So you can change that there. And then on the reset trading conditions is if it's a loss, set stake to stake times martingale. This is how you set the martingale simply. You guys have been asking me a lot on that, so just come check this block here. That's it. So let's try and find a market. So we are on accumulators here. Let's just move this. So these are the side we can minimize as much as possible, so there's no worries there. We are at volatility 101s, so I'm going to leave it at that. This is accumulators market, but I don't want to use accumulators. I'll go to over under because I want these digits. So remember, what we are looking for is 1 to be the most appearing digit, and then anytime it touches 0, we trade over 5, or the bot trades over 5. So I'm just trying to find a market. So you just click on this volatility 101s, then just select your volatility. So 0 is the least appearing. So I don't care if 0 is the most appearing or the least appearing. All I care about is 1 the most appearing digit. That's 2. 2 is the most appearing, and also you should not be sharing the most appearing with anyone, with any other digit. And remember, this is last digit starts for the latest 1000 ticks for volatility 25 1s, because I'm on 25 1s. All that means is, in mathematical terms, if I put my hand into a basket 1,000 times, 0 will appear 7.8% of the time, 8% now. 1 will appear 9.6, 9.7% of the time. 2, 11.3% of the time. 3, 11.4% of the time. And then 5, 9.1% of the time. 6, 11% of the time. 7, 7.7% of the time. 8, 9.6% of the time. And 9, 11.8% of the time. With 9, because it has the green color being the most appearing. 7, because it has the red color, the least appearing. So you can see 2 and 9 keep changing as the most appearing. and then this thing or ticker that is moving just shows you which is the most appearing digit, or no, not which is the most appearing digit, which digit has occurred at the particular point. So 51s still not, 75 1s still not. So a lot of people might be wondering, how come I'm not going to this 25 index, especially if you're new to the channel. I rarely ever trade that. I only trade those indexes when it's matches. If I'm doing a matches, that's what I'll do. There's something I wanted to see here. $50. $50 if I trade let's see, over 5. If I trade over 5, I make 121. If I trade under 5, I make 97. Not sure why. Why does over 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it makes sense. The reason the payout for under 5 is a bit low, is lower than over 5, is you have on under 5 you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 digits that can come out and you win. On over 5 you have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. So that's why the payout has that difference. At some point you can actually, I'll actually test the over 5 strategy and see if it works the same, and then we can be able to test it. Let me go look for 51s. So we're just looking for the market. Once we find a good market, we're going to just set the bot here. So we'll just come to the market type here, volatility. Don't just run the bot, understand what happens on the bot. So 51s, 75 1s, still haven't found a market. 0 goes to 3. Sometimes you can even sit on the market just to see what is happening. 0 goes to 5. So if you were in the market, that would have been a loss. Let's see. Let's see, 0 goes to 3. That would have been a win. 0 goes to 8. 0 goes to 3. Let's do this. Let's experiment with 75 1s. So this doesn't meet the criteria, and I don't advise you to do this. So if a market doesn't meet the criteria, just leave it. But for me, because this account is just a test account, we can always test. So everything else is okay. I want to test under 5. The prediction is here. So let's run and click on transactions. So if you go to journal, it will tell you last digit is not 0. Only the time when it touches 0, that's when it will trade. So let's see, we can give it like 3 runs maximum. I don't like going for more than 3 runs because mostly that's when the market changes. If it takes too long and we still haven't found 0, that was the first one. So you can see it took the trade on 4 and it exited on 4. So it touched 0 and then it took the trade on 4 and it came out as that. So you can also see, if you see a green flag, you are sure you've won. So we lost that. I'm expecting the next trade will be with $2, and it took the next trade with $2. So those are 4 runs. As I said, I always like taking 3 runs. Let's see if it recovers. If it recovers, well and good. If it doesn't, also well and good. We just stop. It recovered, so we just stop. So we've got to $12. We were at $8, so we still have $4 more to go. So let's see. So all we're doing, for anyone who doesn't understand, is anytime this red thing touches 0, we're trading under 5, and we're trading under 5 because if you check, 0 has 10%, 2 has 10.4, 3 has 12.5, which is the most appearing. So mostly I like using this strategy when 1 is the most appearing, because mostly you find 0 1 0 1. You could even go as risky as under 2 or under 3 if you notice the pattern is behaving quite well. So let's see, still 1.5. Yeah, we could still use 1.5 because we use 2 because 2, if we lose 2 it goes to 4, if we lose 4 it goes to 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. No, that's more than the account, but let's see. No risk, no Ferrari, but don't do this on your account. So this is a test account that we used to test. If we make money, draw it. If we don't, we just put little money on it just to check the market. Let's see. If a zero, it goes to let's see. We could always change the market. Let's see if we find a market that meets the exact conditions that we are looking for. 2 is the most appearing, so we just tested with 3 being the most appearing, and the digits above 5 having low percentages. So let's see. This is 101S. No, I don't feel like testing this because 0. Let's see if one of them touches 0, what happens. So it seems to touch the most appearing. Yeah, still works. I want to see what happens when it touches 2. Does it go to over, or what happens? 2. While we're here, let's make this test. So what I want to do is change this prediction digit to 2 and change prediction to over 5. Okay, so if it touches 2, go to over 5. Let's see. So this is might be risky, but let's see. I didn't let me stop this. So yeah, it went to under. We would have lost that with our previous conditions. So let me reset. This is why I always say always make sure your bot settings are correct. So here, this is what I was supposed to change. So I'll come at the top here because I also change here. That's why sometimes I say just leave it as both and then put over. And I also did not change the market. So those were 2 mistakes. Don't make the same mistakes with your money. So 10 both, and this is over. So we're expecting when it touches 2, digit to use is 2 and prediction is 5. Okay, let's see. We give it like 3 tests. We lost that one. So let's see. So this will go to 4. So remember, as I said, don't do such kind of risks with your account if you don't have any other money. We lost that one. So the next one will be 8. If we go with 8 and we lose, that is the account blown. Okay, let's see. We lost. So the account has been blown. So if the bot will keep running, but we essentially do not have any other money on this account. So what I was testing is if it touches to, and now it's doing what I wanted it to do. Anyway, sometimes that's what happens in the market. So you see, it goes to 2, it goes to 8. So it's trying to get that pattern and see if we're able to capitalize on the market. So you go test it out. And this last digit bot is very powerful if you know what you're trying to do. I still have 0.67 USD on the account, so I can still take the 0.35, build it up again and see what you can make. But if you look at this, if you are doing the same trades that we were doing, this would have been 5. We still would have lost because, but we are using 2, so not quite it. And I always say, even if I had an account that has like $100, I would still stop it at this point because, as you can see, you've lost $14 and you've lost 3 consecutive trades. So that means most probably this is a wrong market, or you have misanalyzed. But for us, we're just testing. So we're trying to come up with every strategy that can enable you to make some money. So this was over 5. We started with under 5 and then we went to over 5. Let's go test it out. You could test it with your demo. Don't be playing around with your money like this. And then let's see what you can do on the next video. And also you can comment with the strategy that you would like us to test, and we'll test that strategy live for you. This is a money making business, and let's be here to make money, gentlemen. And also remember, for your deposits and withdrawals, use money.moneyagg.com. Just go to the link and connect your account. So go to money. So I'm going to type it here, money.moneyagg.com. So this is a web app. You could add it to your phone icon by just clicking on the button here, and you'll see add to desktop on your phone. Then it will become an icon like an app. So you can use this. It's instant deposit and instant withdraw for any amount of money, so long as it's between our limit. Our limit is $1 to 2,000. So anything from in between that, even $2,000, if you're withdrawing $2,000 from your Deriv account, you will get your money on M-Pesa instantly, so long as you make sure you don't have any money on the account, so that M-Pesa doesn't freeze the transaction. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Today, you've seen me blow my small account. We're gonna see if you're gonna build it up again, and then keep trying. Bye bye, guys.